I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died. wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's that glow? I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
我有先去官方做过测验啊，GG叫George，就直接这样挂了。No George，No。他看过有人死亡，我就看到他。啊，听不到我的声音。啊，就他妈的。让背景快过啊，有声音了吗？葛兰更多加10分，我有先去官网做过测验，就是他们官方的信仰测验，然后测完以后呢，就会得出适合哪个学院，适合拿什么样的魔杖，跟护法的动物。
Perhaps a bit.
所以等一下的话，分类帽会直接带入测验结果，所以我就不用再选什么题目。哇，这个娇喘的样子，好可怜，怎么办？小小的哦，看一下，确定一下我的声音会不会越大声，再让它娇喘一下，还是我这边设定。把这个关掉，可是会有杂音哦，所以我建议杂音再跟我说。喂，这样有比较好一点吧？这已经放到最大了耶，再大一点。增益多一点，15，然后把噪音给压小，这样子应该哦，爆音了。不要15好了，10。好了，喂，这样好像会，如果太爆跟我讲一下，因为我看到它已经变红色了。好，刚刚好。按下会无声音。Hello， 这边给挂台吗？为什么要挂台？挂都给。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
哇，我的角色好帅哦。
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
这次玩第2轮就不要犯同样的错了。把高阶装给卖掉。
Or why?
How far did that
生意开台。好。教授，你先讲话，不要。
The portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that
Oh,
portkey to
microphone
George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
这波支架很讨厌欸。
Mind your step.
好，等一下哦。好了，花影挂睡，想睡觉啊！我的声音很催眠，好睡。哎，这样子好像现在好很多吼。等一下，教授，再等我一下，我调个麦克风。好啦，这样子看起来不会爆，但是又够大声。好啦，准备出发。睡个午觉，今天放假最后一天，睡饱。他很想上班，好吧？现在请假，特休 all in 下去。
A good question.
特休 all in， 主管问说不想上班，我就说对，我要玩哈利波特，我要玩霍格华兹。
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
好很多哦，太
There's
棒
the
了。
path down below. This
所以
way.
是争议那个怪怪的，声音也变掉。
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
对，我忘记把眼镜带回去了。哎，真的耶，我没戴眼镜，可恶！可恶，少了一副免费眼镜了。No！
Excellent.
太可嘉了，少一个都不行。
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
他知道我们在乱玩。
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
然后我要走到前面，忘记了，还以为在故事剧情。
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
昆特牌吗？
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
对，巫师寺
Perhaps
要
our host was a
现
noted
在已经开始
seer.
开发了耶。
Interesting.
巫师寺，虽然不知道会不会做坏掉巫师，但是还是心里会期待一下。
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
啊，要是怎么？
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
所以他是负责
Hello?
平常是没人会来这里的。
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
哇，这个职位根本爽缺耶，他可以睡觉，好爽。
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
需要载具吗？对。
Oh, yes, of
问
course.
什么？
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
有头发的。
Keep your hands inside the cards if you don't wish to lose them.
坐云霄飞车起步，把手伸出车外。有去过迪士尼的朋友说，真的很像，好像。
Hundreds. In fact,
Harry
you'll see
Potter
quite a
like-
few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great
有
wealth or
VVVIP
power
才有
or
这个
both could have arranged for such a service.
因为我们是
You
VIP
want to take a breath?
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
我发现今天我的电脑很坦居然没有掉帧。
Vault number
Well, momentous day.
On your way.
前几天玩都还。不过这款游戏的优化没有做，过几个月看它又不成熟。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the
然
glow
后
you
听
saw in
说
the
这个
porky
元
container.
宵飞车要排2小时
Darker.
才搭得到
I。saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest
Hey, don't be
section
bad.
of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
死亡搁浅大概可以撑个，因为排2小时。
Here we are.
游戏弹出来，真的。
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
有个宝箱，让我拿。哎，来不及。
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
完了，没拿到还卡 bug。我有拿到吗？完了，没拿到。有拿到，有开起来了，它没有跳出那个讯息。玫瑰。
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
再见。
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and
那觉得
focus.
台湾把这些法的术语翻的，可以直接照音翻音译啊。Value 就是翻成什么贝利欧，可是大家就翻成线性，但你知道它干嘛
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
区区武器怎么超强的？要是我翻不出来。Value。
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
要
I
靠
don't
近麦
suppose
克
you
风。
see a way to...
I do, Professor.
要
That
往
symbol
后
has
坐
the same
才
glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Lead the way。
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
少一个宝箱都不行，用线行。
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio. When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
老师是看不到的。
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
第二个咒，冲啊！
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does
确保
follow
没有
the
有没有
light.
宝箱？打架啦！
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
老师会超多水。
Levioso! Anfrio! Deposo! Contagious! Expulso!
Stupefy!
Descendo!
Protego!
Confuso!
打我啊！还有一次，还有一次，快打我！打我！ 好 ，nice。
Confringo! Levioso! Stay close!
哦，好。完了，现在没有老
Professor
师
Fig!
了。
Professor, where are you? This
Oh.
isn't good. Revelio.
好，有宝箱了。
Where am I supposed to
拿宝箱
go?，What's happening?
8块钱。
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos.
还有一个宝箱。啊，对不起自己。5块钱。
Revelio.
那边还有一个宝箱。
Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
4块，哇，我有150块了。泡泡好硬。
Revelio.
对，
I suppose I'm on
Hola.
my own this time.
是要打3只啊。
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Stupefy. Stupefy.
泡泡。长不上。
Stupefy.
还会有好几次。要用反击。好，哪有什么问题？还有3次是吧？
Stupefy.
对，
Stupefy.
2次。3次，好快，快把我打死！啊，被打到了！打我啊！
Stupefy. Stupefy.
打我！
Stupefy.
转过来。啊！ 被砍一刀。多一只了吧？结束了。
Revelio.
还有宝箱。
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
E 等一下，确认一下有没有宝箱。少一个都不行。别干嘛？拿完再进剧情。这个好多钱哦！多少了？300块了，可以买一件衣服了。教授，你来啦！
There you are.
所以教授是被回传到刚才那个
What is this place?
I don't know,
仓库。
but I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
然后这个能力要交到我们手上。
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
哎，这我家仓库哎，怎么可以乱进来？
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just Give me whatever it is you found here, and we can let bygones be bygones.
Bygone is bygone。讲这句话就是不会说到做到。
They have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
哦
I have no patience for traitors.
头发的咕噜般。
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Q 我干嘛？你 Q 我干嘛？不要！我小菜鸟，不要把工作全部丢给我，我还菜鸟。哇，你看看你，包了吼，没有要帮你谈的意思哦。快逃啊！这间公司要炸啦！教授，不要加班了，快逃！薪水小偷被抓，在睡觉啊，在摸鱼啊，笑死！
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting
话说
ceremony
我
to
的
get
聊
to.
天室是不是没有出现？我怎么好像没看到我们的聊天室？哎，这好像真的耶！怎么办？告一个段落再调一下，可能是设定跑掉了。 把中文的 title 也重新，开心，终于不是新系名体了。虽然看起来下面那一行是新。OK， 我先看一下那个聊天室。哦，我们的聊天室怎么没出来？要不要再想想看？
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
"差点没赶上，差点不能。
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
布莱克哎，
Prepare
天狼
yourself
星
to
的祖
meet
先，
the headmaster.
可能是真祖父。
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
你那边有看到聊天室？YouTube 聊天室。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
哎呀，我好帅哦！我好帅哦！
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
我天选之人啊，
You
5年级才
come
开始
here
读，没
with
事的。
preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
耶，不是格兰芬多啦！充满智慧、聪明脑袋的雷文克劳，接受学员。
You belong in
我才不要正确的格兰芬多。哇哇，掉帧了，掉帧了，这边掉帧。啊，讲错话。哦，那对不起，格兰芬多。我爱黑人。啊，恢复正常了。哦，讲对话了。
Oh, and one more thing.
哦，掉了。
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
雨下之一 DLC 才会出魁地奇。
Enough. It's not as though I banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
散会的意思，你就直接讲说 dismiss 散会就好啦。
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
校长威斯利，荣恩的曾祖母。
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well
我果然适合雷文克劳。
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
仪式就
I
成
shall be
功。
back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
看起来刚才那边掉帧，现在看起来是还好了，转一转没有掉帧情况。好，来处理一下我们的两个。
wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh. What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I
活该
wanted.
单身臭宅男。
Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the
怎么会
first
丢
day
10
of
位炸
class.
弹过去呀、
I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
另外一边，不好意思，路痴。
Must be. All right. Starting
Deep breath.
in the 5th year.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
我有好深的黑眼圈哦。
So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy.
惨了，我已经被社会化了。
You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus,
其
a
实
quality
不是很喜欢
telescope
天
can
文
show
学，
you
但是还
things
会学说
you
哦，我很有
never
兴
dreamed
趣啊
of.。
I suppose I'll see you in
太
class
惨
then.
了。
Yes.
看看这社会对
Oh,
我做
and
了什
speaking
么
of。class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
后面那个在打蚊子，真的假的？哪里？哇，怎么外也有一个跟我一样是小帅哥哎。
That's not right either.
你确定是打蚊子还是打苍蝇？因为刚才有人丢粪蛋。开始唱歌。一个女生。
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place, a place he'll be happy with, but I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld
我
potion?
听说这里的中国咬人橄榄很厉害
Someone's been studying up
我
on
会
their
中很
potion
多的。
making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
我其实不晓得，但是我会回答第一个。
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about
我
more
已经
than
被社会化了，
Wiggenweld.
我都会
There's
讲
lots to
社会
catch
化
up
过
on,
的
I'm sure.
回答。
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
跟你聊得愉快，谢谢。
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You best not keep her waiting.
谁跟我讲话？出现字幕就没了。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave.
外表是17岁的少年，内心是已经出来社会打拼10几年的上班族。
To ensure your success. Here you are.
内心是个社畜。
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
不知道后面是不是真的会要考试？
This way.
猫头鹰考试。
The guide will give you opportunity.
说到考试，我的游戏就当了。
To practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding law.
求你不要当了，不要了。
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student.
趁这点呢，你还要再撑个5年呢，哥。
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust?
Revelio.
And see what details the field guide can provide.
黑文克劳半声响。进一些教学的地方。哦，我有眼镜的。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
也不算作弊吧，因为考试也没有 open book， 这就有点像是补习班给你的大补贴。毕竟我们5年级才开始上课，老师对我们很好的，谢谢老师，我最喜欢的教授之一。 来课本，来第几行到第几行会考，你只要背这里就好，太棒了。
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
开启地图。 他有先帮我们开启一个地方。 提示，白色轮廓表示瞄准的目标。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always
速速写啊，我没有速
here.
速写。
It's the heart of the hive.
我还没有速速写。
Station, so to speak.
那边有2张会飞的树叶，哇！
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
去买我们的魔杖。魔笔村什么地方？有需要全部看过吗？大家应该知道。
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells,
哈利
charms,
波特第3季
jinxes,
的
all
时
terribly
候，要家
useful.
长签名。
I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils
史
that
内普教
lurk
授我一直
beyond
很
these
想教的
walls.
科目，但是
A
他
mastery
到
of
第6
defense
集才
against
教
the dark
到。
arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first
等一
day,
下，5年级
and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
我记得英国的学制跟确实啊
We did
啊，
take-
我写错了
Exploring ruins?
啊
Well, speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
我不小心说错话
Your
了。
ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have...
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the
Okay,
credit there,
Tom.
Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic.
哎，我重选，不能这样。No。
Good luck today.
我不小心说太多话了。读档哪里？这里，就那个1分钟之差，08分，对。要选第2个，按太快了。啊，
And here we
出
are.
陷阱题。
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
哎，走，等一下就
You can
其他
get
3个
almost
题目都不讲。
anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
重修，对，重修。
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both, and I'd like to be sure you get to
都说过了，好，谢谢你
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
a lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
那个翻译没翻译好，不是归宿，是说遗失的随身物品，不是这样的。
I'm sorry, Professor, but
只是单纯去找掉落的东西而已。
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
我们的费格教授说不能说。
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
我们是乖学生。
Oh. Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts. And you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Asa, Beliosa. 我不是有按追踪。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Beliosa, 哦。这边有2个树叶要等我学到数数。这个下面有一个小小的。好。
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello.
I don't believe we've
met. Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
在这边一定有他的目的，就跟城市码一样。
Have you gained any insights about the
会
painting
这样写
since
一
you've
定有
been
他的
studying
目
it?
的。
I did discover that casting lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
帮你看一下 bug， 交给我就对了。
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos.
哎，跟着光走。
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
耶，这差一点升的。
My little sisters will be so happy to see you.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location,
不能
depicting
跟
the
你说，
painting, and then I
这超
cast
坏
Lumos
的。
to guide a moth back to the
我跟你
frame.
讲
All very logical, I
这样
suppose.
讲好像有点幼稚。
Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
那先上这一个好了。差点过头。 画面视角会很远。
I promise. Maybe we talk about this. I cannot do this for all eternity. What do you want?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him from his villa.
我才不告诉你，全部告诉你很坏呢，不要啦，我们不要这样欺负同学。
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
会打击他的自信心。
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
哇，可惜这班没有像妙丽一样的学生。 妙丽现在就会举手。我点我。
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
没人记得。
Well, It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
教授看起来数学很厉害，你怎么知道他是印度人？他是印度人没错，因为他带有一点印度腔。不过感觉是没有很重啦，应该就是特别请一个英国的，然后特别学一下印度腔。刚才那个阿密特的印度腔还比较重一点。
That is not bad.
You are a
你在跟我
learner.
打什么暗示吗？
I see a lot of potential, but remember,
我对你没
potential
兴
is
趣。
nothing without practice. Keep
等
at
下
it.
整场娜娜都会一
Might
直跟
just
我
rival
泡妹
Miss Onai here.
你看，
Very good, everyone.
我没
That's
兴
enough
趣，
of
谢
that.
谢。
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
OK， 有户外教学，最喜欢户外教学了。等一下我会跟那个娜娜比赛。我看一下这次我玩会不会每一场都赢，因为上次玩就是有一场输掉。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
然后你经过的时候，旁边的学生会讲说他们是他上课，他上课的内容。
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
啊，我先来了。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last boss. That's it! Not to worry. Excellent control there. Very good.
10分 ，nice。
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
我很好奇，如果我是选哈夫霍夫，会不会球会变成黄色的？我先吗？不是他先吗？
Let us see this.
我可以陷害他，
That is how
把他
it's
球
done.
推出去，让他0分。再一点，再一点。No， 没有下去。问题，好，一样可以陷害他。陷害他的球。啊，没打到。
Quite impressive. Be sharp.
不过他应该是不会陷害我们，因为他一陷害我们，他自己的球会掉下去。再一点，还是陷害他这一个，让他少50分，让他少50分好了。Nice， 我们赢了。
Perfect score. Remarkable.
我们赢了 ，Yahoo！ 才没有格莱德夫刷10分的，雷文克劳加10分，我赢了的。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
雷文克劳加10分，
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
不要50分，不要50分哦，太好了。
That is how it's done.
反正我们只要有一颗10分，就会赢他。这颗对。
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
再一点 ，nice。
That's it。
他应该不会害我们吧
？Watch this。
哦，太棒了，他没有害我们。哎，可是我会害你这个球完了，我要让你少50分。啊！ 几点？再见。
You are not making this easy for me, are you? Be sharp.
我们赢定了。
Yes.
赢了，怎样都。 No!
Happens to the best of us.
哎，我还是赢了，没事，太坏了，这叫不择手段。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
你看我少一个还是照赢。没事没事，游戏而已，我们叫友善竞争。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must
又在
admit,
坑我泡妹。
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
第二个我自己自下去。
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
高兴认识你，谢谢。
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan
撞到
wants
还
to
可以
talk
吃
to
水
you.
果吗？可以。
Better not keep him waiting.
只要你不
Until
放掉就
next
可以。
time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothes. Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Sebastian.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
所以罗兰教授变成
I
数
trust
学
your
老师，
first charms lesson lived up to
代号数学
expectation.
老师。
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit
教授，你这
distracted
什么
of
意
late.
思？要我多关心他吗？
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
可以领取领一领，领都领，哪里？手套，眼镜还没，眼镜。等一下，经过在楼下，现在这边有没有？ 好
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
好，谢谢。
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
挑人
My
讲话。
brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
什么新手运？你要不要再想想你讲什么话？
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
上游。哇，掉帧了。这个游戏会在一个很奇怪的地方掉帧。怎么嘞？
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was
Lumos.
before I invented blue powder.
Ah, 又飞回去啊！ 哇，我的摇杆断线，不会动了。接起来了。 接起来了吧？哦，有了有了，我听到嘟嘟了2声。
Revelio.
Revelio.
上宝牙，大只乌鸦，看起来根本就翼龙啊，就翼龙吧。我要去哪？我忘记了。
People are always fussing about
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
开始上课。
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great
霍格华兹
Poacher Raid of
上课是都要全
1878.
身
No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be
那你
asking
家儿子
yourself
今
how
天
an old
上
woman
魔
like
法
me
课防御课的时
single-handedly
候
took
被一
out
只
the largest
龙的
poacher
打
ring
死
in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As now. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Good form. I know. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego.
Levioso.
再见。凶残。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
雷文克劳加分。
Today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
要不要老实讲呢？啊，骗他好了。没有，我从来没用过。
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned?
我听说就是整个剧情下来 ，Sebastian 都会带坏我们，他会教一些不太好的东西，果然是史莱哲林的。我这不是那个 Bloody Mary 的那个吗？里面放个处女，然后把人家的血榨干的这一个，这叫什么？铁处女。
Revelio。
Revelio。
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
好，有新任务了。卫斯理下课后，这是刚才那个 Sebastian 说的 ，in the club。看一下有什么东西可以拿。还是骑到这个页面。 这边会滚太快，然后在这边又滚太慢，这叫什么？弄速度有追踪我吗 ？Lead the way. Where's the way?
Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies. I'm sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
铁处女都有，对啊，什么那边要弄个铁处女？他有暗示什么东西吗？没有吧
？Revelio。
算了，下次再说。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
哦，差点要按错，没有，什么都没
Nothing
说
more, Professor.
I see.
又想跟我套话，
Trying to get a sonnet from a
自己没有成
stream.
功，
Regardless, you must
因为他都会
continue to
把那个
build
放在
upon
第
what
一
you've
选项，
learned.
超坏的。
In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
我觉得这件事情让费格教授自己跟你讲会比较好诶。
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan
职
will
场
meet you
101
outside momentarily to
绝
assign
对
your
不要
first
说
one.
哦，我不知道有这
Now,
项工作。
regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
可以去拿自己的魔杖了。
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Patrick Redding is surprisingly somber.
来找这个数学老师。数学老师。
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Got it. A flying page must be this. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
就变成错错事。我没有回报什么东西。 Sebastian， 欢迎来到火城。哎，不对，等一下哦。好，对。
Revelio。
完了，路痴大王。
Revelio。
马屁精格瑞雕像，这个雕像脸上挂着一抹阿谀妩媚的笑容，是这样念吗？阿谀妩媚，描绘着中世纪的巫师马屁精格雷。歌里，这是歌还是法？ 完了，完了，中文好差啊！哎呀，等一下，我记得这个水槽好像。
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Come 异想天开，带起来。哇，传奇耶，200块钱装备。你知道为什么我之前都把这些东西卖掉吗？因为装备只有20个，只能最多拿20样，然后这些就很丑啊。 X 更变外观的选项，奶奶的，害我全部买光。我没有眼镜，对，他有送一副眼镜，后来会戴。反正等一下后面会拿到更好的，然后就可以方便外观，然后不要的就卖掉。把它全部卸下来好了，因为它现在完全没有增加任何定值。等一下我们给它全部卖掉，然后买一个比较好的，因为戴上去后就卖掉。
Revelio.
I should think there's an entire wall of accidents. The house elves make it.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
哇，加8装起来。
I'll be weeks from spin twitches.
Revelio.
Confusing concoction. I can never get one.
哦，对，他把剩下的哨子
Well, fancy meeting you then.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
可以去逛街了，我最喜欢逛街了。喝口水。
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine.
Revelio.
Yeah.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
很皮的学生。
Speaking of detention,
哇，
this
跟我
trip
合
to
得来。
Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
自由了。
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
地图超大的，
I suspect it's a matter of differing
逛
opinions.
超久。 觉得这款真的
She
很好
thinks I
玩。
shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
我觉得前面的故事剧情都还不错掉帧了，我说错话了吗？我说故事剧情很好啊。
Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
其中一只是我们的坐骑，这边要捡，炖一些药水，这个也要捡。
Likely already named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot. To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students. Oh,
禁忌森
hence
林。
the name.
走
Precisely.
，Sebastian 去
They
这
think
里
it's too
玩。
dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
捡都捡，没事没事，我只是去捡草林虫，没有真的要过去。
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see.
看到可能这个马了，所以我们的 George 真的挂
Anything
了。
you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
刚才有捡到吗？没跳提示。
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
全世界都知道我被巨龙攻击啊！为什么
Revelio.
前面有个地标哎，太可爱了吧！啊！不能抛弃，不能抛弃我们的队友。
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Huh?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes.
无法把艾尔登，真的还蛮像的、啊。
What did Mr.
耐
Moon?
玩的，我觉得。
Demi guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon such a thing.
哦，然后熬制药水。
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
就懂妈的，看到有树叶在飞。哇，真的有树叶在飞。来，来你过来。啊 ，nice。
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just
大家就可以
something
自由
about
活动了。
We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
哪有什么问题？我会把这个波米存